this video, I'm gonna be eating some Krispy Kreme donuts because Krispy Kreme is the bomb. It's the bomb. Freaking the goat. Anyway, yeah, I'm probably just gonna go into some random spiels like that. But I'm gonna eat my donuts. I got one single glazed on the plate. I ordered 2 glazed, 8 chocolate, and 2 strawberry. The 2 strawberry are for my younger brother. He likes strawberry. I don't like strawberry like that, so. But all 8 chocolate's mine. My younger brother ate one of the glaze, so that's the last one. And I'm snacking that because, like, it's mine anyway, you know. This low-key might be a short video. I was starved. I went to the gym, got back and took a shower, and I literally after I bought the Yum Yums today, I was looking forward to this all day. Like, this is what I was looking forward to. But I was like, nah, I gotta wait. I gotta wait to eat this. Yo, that was mad awkward. My younger brother just walked in. He just walked in. He was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Yo, this is not what it looks like." It kind of is, cause I'm doing a mukbang, but I don't like mukbangs, and like mukbangs are low-key kind of weird for me, at least. Like watching another person eat, and like that's so hypocritical of me. But like I just need to make a video. And I had donuts, so I was like, dude, I might as well just do a 2 for 1. No, I have to eat the glazed one first. I have to get that out of the way. What to talk about? What is there to talk about? Isn't that what we all ask? I'm actually gonna go through all these donuts so fast. Oh, the other day, I went to Target. Target's like my store, that's my store, you know. And I was in the candy section. I don't know if you guys can tell or know this, but I have like a ginormous sweet tooth. I love candy so much. I love so much sweet stuff. And I was in the candy section doing my daily candy checks at Target, and apparently Harbo and Target have a collaboration. They have a collaboration, and these flavors are fire. And they have like little shapes for each. Like there's 2 colors, a white and red, because that's Target's colors, and the red one is raspberry, which is absolutely fire, and that's the best, like, normal Harbo flavored gummy bear. And then pineapple, and pineapple is such an underrated one. Everybody always talks about the red or the green gummy bears, but the pineapple is like, it's like a sneaky clutch. But yeah, I saw that egg yesterday. I went through the bag already. I finished it last night. But I go through about a bag or 2 of candy a day, which is really unhealthy. But like, your boy's like low-key addicted. Not to turn fun into bad, or like bad news, but it's not bad news. I do think I need to like stop eating sweet stuff so much. It's like I genuinely do think I'm addicted. It's like the same way some people that depend on coffee, they drink coffee like every day. You take it out of their diet or their routine, it's like they just can't function properly. And that's like me with candy. If I have to go like a day without eating something sweet, it's like, what am I doing with my life? Like I do feel weird, and I think that's what withdrawal feels like. I don't want to speak because I've never had to deal with that before, but that's what I assume it feels like, where it's just like, it's just something's just missing in your life. Like, that's what it feels like all this sweet stuff actually catches up to me. I definitely have so much internal fat because I eat like, this has been my diet for years. Like this is what I used to do since high school. I would always get like a bag of candy like after school, but then it was like one bag of candy would get me through like a day or like 2 or 3 days. Sometimes, like on average, I'd say 2 or 3 days. But now it's like I'm literally going through a bag. Some days even more than a bag a day. I'm like, yeah, that's bad. And then, like I said, when I do get older, everything catches up to me. I'm not gonna be able to quit. It's gonna be like such a bad habit I built for years now. And then one day I'm just like, I have type 18 diabetes and 6 different kinds of cancer. And if you keep doing like this sugar intake, you will die the next time you eat a bag of candy. And I'd go home with the doctor's note in my hand with a single sentence, and it just says, "Do not eat candy, you will die." And even then, I feel like I'd just be sitting on my couch, just like sweating, just like the withdrawal. I'll be like, I need this. I feel the urge and the cravings, and I'm like looking at the doctor's note. I'm like, I shouldn't. But then look at my other hand, I just see like a bar of Hershey chocolate. I'm just like, dude, I think I would die right then and there. So anyway, long story short, I should probably cut the sugar intake. That's a lesson for you all too. Don't eat too much candy, or you will probably die early. In my opinion, I don't want to live that long. Not live that long as in like a couple years, but I think if I get to the age of like 50 to 60, I'm good with my life. Like, I think I'd be fine if I die. The only issue is like the people I know, because like to me, I might be fine with it. The people around me, it's definitely not fine for them. That's something like people need to think about when they get old and they're like, oh, like I'm 70 and like I live a fulfilling life. I can just rest now. If I were that old, I would be thinking about like my kids, my like siblings, maybe even my parents if they're still alive, like the amount of grief that they would go through. But I think that way because once you get past like 60, you're right into that 70 and older. I just don't want to look like that. Like it's only natural, and it's like humans have to progress that way. But I'd rather like never reach that point, because I'm gonna be one ugly grandpa, bro. Like I'm gonna be so saggy and wrinkly. And like I said, my disgusting diet is definitely gonna make me look like a sack of like mustard. So once I get to like 55 and I still look like a Sigma, I'll be like happy. I'll be content with just like, you know, I don't want when people like mention my name, I don't want them to be thinking about some old sack of potatoes that was like sitting on the wheelchair for 135 years. I want to be like, oh yeah, that dude, like, yeah, he was never old. That's the man. Yo, I'm low-key yapping, bro. I really am yapping. But these donuts are fire. definitely something I do want to show. Cause like I could make a video about it, but it's just like I don't think I'm ever going to, because I got a couple new vinyls, a couple new records, and I got like 4. I could have done like another. I was gonna do like another vinyl collection video, but I don't collect vinyls that often anymore. It's like kind of rare for me to like want to buy a vinyl. So my collection process is very slow, so it's probably not gonna ever make another video, but I'll just show them here. Alright, first we got SOS by SZA. SOS by SZA. SOS. God dang, I cannot speak SOS. And I don't actually like listen to this album, to be honest. I listen to certain songs on it, but I never like actually listened to the album like front to back until after I bought this. But I got this because I got it from my friend, because they really like SZA and they really like this album. But it turns out they don't have a record player. So whenever they come over to my house and we hang out or something, we just leave this at my house. So cause like I have a record player and I could just pop it in and play it. But yeah, that's why I have it right now. Well, I'm basically keeping it. They said, oh, like, thanks for the vinyl, but I can't actually use it. And yeah, he's not really into vinyls either, so he was like, I don't really want to just have like a single SZA vinyl just hanging on my wall. So, but that's understandable. Second is AJR Neo Theater. I went to the local vinyl shop by my house, and they have a very wide range of albums and vinyls. And they had AJR. They had all 3. They had no 2. This one and The Click. And OK Orchestra. They had all 3. The 3 albums that I like. I didn't really listen to their first album. I forget it's it's the one with the SpongeBob song. But yeah, I had to pick between Neo Theater, The Click, and OK Orchestra. I think my favorite might be OK Orchestra. Like, I think that album, I probably like the same amount of songs on as this album, which is probably like almost every song on each one. But I think I like my favorite ones a little more than the ones on this one. So yeah. But I bought this one because this is actually the album that really got me into AJR. I knew a couple of their famous songs, like I'm Ready from like 2013, and just like their more popular like pop song hits. And so I never actually listened to them until this one. And after I listened to this album, that's when I actually like listened to their music, and not just like heard knew of them. This one I also got from the same record shop. Like I said, they have a very wide range of vinyls, and this is Caro Bonito, KKB, and they're like an experimental indie pop, weird funk metal pop song. I don't know. It's like it's very weird, and I actually discovered them through what is it? I was in a store at the mall, and the store was like a clothing store. They were playing one of their songs, and I Shazammed the song because I was like, yo, this is low-key a bopper. But the thing is, the song was so weird, but I thought it was a banger, and I was like, if anybody ever heard me actually listen to this song, they definitely think I'm weird, like there's something wrong with me, mental and bad. And you can listen to it if you want. It's called The Sneaker Dance. The Sneaker Dance. The Sneaker Dance. It's called The Sneaker Dance. By Caro Bonito. Caro Bonito. The namesake, or just a girl and her name is Sarah. But anyway, that was that album. And I got it because I like them. I like their music. That's basically it. And because it's very hard, like, it's very rare to see one of these around. Not like you can definitely get them online, but like nobody actually listens to them. And then my last vinyl is Indica. I was like, why not? Yeah. It's by my boy Kid Cudi, my G, my guy. And the weird and annoying thing about this record, it has three LPs. It has 3 vinyls. Not 2, not 4, 3. So that means one side carries 1 vinyl and the other one carries 2. And it's like a little mismatch. And like that kind of like annoys me, but it's fine. You have to work with what you got. This inside, pretty dope. Pretty dope. It's Kid Cudi, it's Scott Mensk, I forget his middle name. Scott Segaro, Scott Ramones, Scott Raymond, Segaro Mescudi. This is Indica and then inside with the blunt or joint. I don't know what it is. I mean, it could be like that could look like a piece of dirt too. On like closer looks, I think it might be a piece of dirt, a blurred out piece of dirt. And on the back, it's tinted out, filtered sky. That's my little vinyl collection. Last donut. Let's get through it. Munching through it. I need me a cup of milk right now. My mouth's a little dry. My throat gets a little thick. Too much. Yeah. The glass smoke sounds so nice right now. I'm just imagining myself drinking a cold glass of milk. Oh, fun fact, weird thing. When I was younger, every day before school, my mom would make us cereal for breakfast. And every day, like most of my elementary day schools, whenever I ate cereal, I would go to school, and then during school day, I'd have like tummy aches, or like my stomach would hurt. And I told my mom that. So she bought me lactose intolerant milk, and I never felt stomach cramps again. So me and my mom always had just assumed I was lactose intolerant because I would get stomach issues, or like stomach aches, and I just wouldn't feel good. And then like a year or 2 later, we went to the dermatologist because I have very sensitive skin and pretty annoying allergies. I'm allergic to very common things like pollen. Everybody's allergic to pollen. But I'm also allergic to fur. So like animals. I don't know if it's the fur or like their protein saliva, like the protein enzymes in their saliva. But dogs, cats, hamsters, anything with fur, like I get very itchy. And my skin is very itchy. It's very prone to rashes and stuff. So I don't typically like to itch my body, or else it'll probably get irritated. I also have eczema, so I went to the dermatologist to talk about it. And while they're there, they did an allergy test on me. So like they did like dog fur. Oh yeah, and dust. Dust is another thing I'm allergic to, and dust is literally everywhere. So it's like low-key rough because I'm like constantly itching myself. And anytime I itch myself, I will get